Why Jennifer Lopez is the rudest celebrity. Jennifer Lynn Affleck, popularly known as Jello, is an American singer, actress, and dancer. She debuted as a fly girl dancer on a sketch comedy television show In Living Color in 1991 and continued to feature there regularly until she made the decisions to pursue acting in 1993. She made history by becoming the first Hispanic actress to make over $1 million for a movie for her first big part in Selena. After appearing in Anaconda and Out of Sight, she went on to become the highest paid Hispanic actress in Hollywood. Earlier this month, it became popular to urge people to tell about a time a celebrity was nasty to you. People had stories, which was unfortunate for JLo. First to mention, Jenny from the Block was an account with the username TristanStone74. She remembered being 12 years old when she made her first trip from Puerto Rico to the US mainland. In Miami, she was traveling when we're at a stoplight and I look right next to me, literally 3 feet away from me. There's this black SUV with the windows rolled down. And when I looked to the person and they looked at me, it was effing Jennifer Lopez. When the light turned, JLo sped off and nobody gave the poor girl any credit. She then instructed them to accelerate and pull up close to the automobile once more at the next stoplight, which they did. This time she attempted to say hello, but Bish rolled her window in my face. Red Peppa Flake, a person who goes by that name, shared 2 tales. She first claims that her father was a chauffeur, and her reported treatment of drivers is utter nonsense. When she has drivers, the number one rule she has for any of them is they can't look at her, they can't talk to her, and her luggage is never allowed to hit the ground. If any of those things happen, she will go out of her way to make sure you get fired. How obtrusive is she? According to this account, it is deadly serious. Even if you have to look in the rear view mirror while you are driving, she will call that you're trying to look at her and berate you. And I know this because my dad worked for that driving company and he refused to drive her whenever she came in town because of how awful she treated the drivers. The second report is considerably worse, but regrettably it fits with previous rumor concerning JLo. Apparently, Bennifer was a lousy tipper and that she advised him not to tip, according to casino employees. However, this goes even beyond. This girl claims to have followed him and stolen the tips he gave back. Red Peppa claims to have witnessed the following event at MGM one evening. Ben's a great tipper and he respects service workers, and so he tipped a lot of people a lot of money that night. Jennifer goes around to each of those people and takes back the tip and gives them maybe $5-10. The JLo MO was supported by a commenter who shared a story about her and Mark Anthony writing, "I actually know one of the cocktail waiters this happened to. Jen got mad by Mark Anthony had asked her to blow on the dice for good luck. He ended up winning really big, so he gave her $1K worth of chips as a thank you. Jen chased her down, took the chips back, and gave her $10. Mark saw her do this and scolded her in front of all their friends, told Jen to never touch his money like that, and he gave the waitress $20K worth of chips." Crazy, huh? It cannot possibly be true, can it? It turns out that Jen had already been exposed by someone else for doing these identical things. On the Talking Sopranos podcast a few years ago, actor Steve Schirripa mentioned seeing JLo perform this when she first paired up with Ben. My buddies on a crab game at the Mirage. At the time, Ben Affleck is dating Jennifer Lopez. Big gambler Ben Affleck. Generous guy, he wins a ton of money, leaves $1,000 for the boys. He throws $1,000 in chips on the table. JLo picks up $500. That's enough. True story. There was a meet and greet with one of Jennifer Lopez's biggest admirers. However, it was alleged that the singer behaved very impolitely that day. Her actions startled her fan, particularly when JLo spat profanities in her face. JLo has just a sack for adoring fans, is the title of the story the National Enquirer published on its new paper. In the piece, an insider spills all about how JLo acted so impolitely during a special meetup with fans. Arrangements had been made for Jennifer to meet one of her biggest fans and video the experience. The tipster said, "Events like these usually go great, but Jen walked and screamed, 'It's effing cold in here. I'll literally have 5 minutes.'" The worst part was that Lopez actually started the 5 minutes countdown to the meeting with the fans by pulling out a stopwatch and setting it at that time. To top it off, the singer allegedly questioned, "Are you a real fan or a phony one?" Anyone in the fans' positions would be astonished by her action, I assume. The accusations appears plausible given Jennifer Lopez's reputations for being scathing. In fact, according to revelations in the buzz, Alex Rodriguez's fiancée is not as pleasant as she appears to be in media. The publications claim that the singer/actress has a diva attitude and is constantly haughty. Even though JLo has a reputation for being a mean lady, Gossip Cop denied the claim. It was reported that Lopez's biggest fan meet and greet never happened, which only proves that the alleged Rude event never took place either. So, let us know your views in the comments below and subscribe for more.